Welcome back to Talk with Flea, everybody. What's happening? Real great week last week. We appreciate y'all tuning in to the J. Cole episode. Thank you, Sen City, Larry, for helping me out with the questions, and Taylor, you did an exceptional job as well. But we wanted to have my man Mike G come in today. Mike G works with me in the studio, and we just wanted to get right to it. Mike, how are you doing?
I'm doing great. It's a pleasure to be here.
What's your nationality?
I'm Persian and Italian.
So what's your race?
I'm white.
Okay. So we want to ask you some questions as a white man.
Bet.
What do you do on Martin Luther King's birthday?
I'm not going to lie. Every day I work.
So you don't celebrate it?
I'll celebrate it at work.
Juneteenth?
Celebrate it at work.
You like fat-ass black bitches?
I don't date white women.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
What kind of women do you date?
Black women.
That's it?
Yeah.
So do you look at it as like you're a slave owner?
Oh, no. Not at all.
All right. So why you like our sisters?
It's just, I'm attracted to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you thinking, son?
I mean, what the sisters got that the white girls don't got?
I just don't like white women. It's just, I don't know. It's not for me.
Is it the cooking?
Cooking's one, but like.
Oh, so you eat soul food?
Yeah.
What's your favorite soul food?
Catfish.
Oh, shit.
Hot sauce on the catfish. Come on. Louisiana, you already know.
Yeah, Louisiana. That's okay. That's all right. Did you grow up with both parents?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm.
That's not likely in a black household. So do you feel like fortunate when, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
It don't mean you look down on black people or,
Nah.
or feel sorry for, now I ain't gonna say look down, that's the wrong word. Do you feel sorry for people who didn't grow up with both parents?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay.
How many black friends do you have?
Too many to count.
You're answering all the right questions right now.
Yeah.
I ask you one last question. You ever slapped a black bitch?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
I don't even type females like that.
Okay.
Yep.
You ever said the word nigga when nobody was
Hell
looking?
nah. Nope.
You could say, a little
You
bit.
can
Ain't
say
no
if you
way.
did.
You can say while nobody looking.
No.
I know
This is
people who
not
eat
me.
pork while nobody looking.
So when you sing a song and they got nigga in it, you just go,
Hey, pretty much, yeah.
You got all the
It's
slang.
lying.
You got everything except for what's up, my nigga.
Well, I'm white. So it's like, that's not my
and
vocabulary.
I ain't say
white?
nigger. I
It's
said
Persian white?
nigga.
Either of them. It's just not me. I seen like white people that say it, and it's just, why are you saying it? Like, no point. So
I thought Persians were from Iran.
I'm from Chicago. It's like my dad is, but yeah,
I got you.
yeah.
I can ask him a question.
Yeah, absolutely. That's why. Yeah.
What's the how did you feel? Who did you want to? OJ, do you feel he was guilty?
Honestly, I don't know enough about it. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
worldwide
For that
out here,
answer.
my nigga.
Well, your personal opinion.
I
Yes, no, that's all.
honestly, if I'm gonna keep it real, I don't know too much about the situation. So what was the situation with him?
You might be too young to really
Yeah.
know.
Okay.
Do you use a washcloth?
Oh shoot.
This nigga was a
This
bad
was a
white
nigga.
nigga to ask.
Might be a nigga on the law.
Have you ever been in jail?
For a DUI, that was like, I wasn't drunk. I used to smoke a lot of weed, and I had just a nug in my car, and I was sober that day. But yeah, just for not jail, but I mean in like a holding cell for like 15 hours. That was it.
So when you was a kid, you grew up in a white neighborhood or mixed? Or
It was just mixed. Like I've been up and down like my whole childhood. So it's like beginning was nice, and then like we lived in, it was like no one was outside, and then it was like, you know, we lived in places where it's like people were outside, you know.
You was allowed to have black friends spend the night? at your
Yeah,
house?
for surely. Yeah. my best friend, my first best friend was black. So it's like he was over at the house all day. So
You got a girlfriend right now?
I'm just in work mode.
Fuck it, let him stick around, son. This nigga ain't got all the fucking questions, man. Let's do it, man.
Yeah,
You got good credit?
Nah. I'm not gonna lie. Nah.
You got high blood pressure?
Probably.
Yeah, you can stay.
Yeah, you can say, yeah, man. Fuck it. Let this nigga stay, man.
What's up, though, Killer?
Shit was good, man.
Good week for you, man. Word.
That's what's up.
Yo, everybody saw you on PBC. Is that gonna be? Do you see yourself making that like a main adjustment for you, like just sticking with that? You know what I mean, and veering away from like, you know, not talking about your shows or anything, but just sticking with that, like taking that more seriously.
So for people that don't know, PBC is Premier Boxing, and this past weekend, since Sen doesn't like to explain anything, and you know, for the people that don't know what PBC is, it's Premier Boxing.
It's everywhere.
Yeah, you gotta explain because some people may not know what you're talking about. Shout out to Ken, shout out to Sen for actually putting a lot of this together. They let me do the prelim fights, be one of the hosts up there, and then shout out to my man Sam Watson and his sons who let me sit ringside with them, and also Al Heyman, who let me be a part of the boxing scene last week, which it was Fundora against Keith Thurman. So if you go watch the prelims, you'll see me. If you go watch the fight whenever it's on YouTube, if you didn't see it on Prime Video, you'll see me around. And so what Sen is asking me, am I going to trying to be a boxing analyst more seriously? And absolutely. Anything that I do, I don't want to go in there looking unprepared. It doesn't matter if I was going to watch a skateboard competition. I'm going to do some homework and have the right people around me to make sure and help me when I am on camera that I know what I'm talking about. So when it comes to that, absolutely. If they invite me to do more stuff, absolutely. I'm a boxing fan anyway at heart. So to be a part of that is definitely something special, and I want to thank Al Heyman, like I said, PBC, Prime Video, Mr. Espinosa, Sen, and everybody else who helped me get prepared and let me be a part of that. But to answer your question, if I'm invited back, absolutely, I'll take it more seriously. Will I be doing it full-time? No. I wouldn't be doing it full-time because I do too many different things than to just only do boxing.
What about promotions? You get into promotions?
As far as promoting fights?
Yeah, you start, because I noticed that it is what it is. And
well, that's more like helping us advertise our brand on their platform as far as Prime, as far as PBC. That's help marketing. It is what it is, a talk with Flea or something like that. As far as being a boxing promoter, it doesn't look fun to me. It's just, I like to do shit that's fun. Like I see the fighters get mad at their promoters. I see the promoters don't want to fuck with the fighters. I see Don King put niggas on for years, then all of a sudden Don King's a sucker. Like niggas turn their back on Don King. I seen Floyd go through it with fighters. I see Oscar De La Hoya go through it with Canelo. Bob Aaron, I don't know where the fuck he at these days. It just don't look like a fun job to be a boxing promoter. So I don't think that's an avenue I'll be visiting. But to be a part of everything they're doing, absolutely, I would love to be a part of it. And I want to salute all the boxing promoters because I see what you guys go through trying to make fights happen. So I'm not sitting there saying that your job isn't fun, but I know you have to deal with personalities, fighters, who wants to fight for this amount of money, who wants to fight for that amount of money. It's a lot to deal with. So salute to all the boxing promoters that's doing their thing.
I want to talk about something that's being talked about, and I want to get my take first. Jay-Z did an interview, and we spoke about that recently, but he did an interview with GQ, a kid that, you know, people are familiar with. I wasn't familiar with him. And now it's online saying that he should have did it with, you know, the culture, Memphis Bleek, or I guess assuming Nori, or just somebody else. I feel that would have been a great look for Memphis Bleek. Other people are saying the same thing, like why he didn't do it with Memphis Bleek. It's a difference of opinions in this room, and I seem to be the only one that feel like this. So I'm gonna let y'all speak. All right, Killer, what you
You
think
just
about
said
that?
you wanted to give your opinion. Now you're not giving your opinion.
I gave my opinion. I think that he should have gave Bleek that look. I think if I was Bleek, I wouldn't say anything, because he looks up to him, as he always calls him, his big homie, whatever the case may be. So Bleek is not gonna say anything. But I'll speak for how I would be if I'm Bleek. I would be hurt. My feelings would be hurt. And I know the feelings ain't the coolest thing to say. Everybody laughs and, he got feelings. Whatever, man. Like, if you're my older brother or bigger brother or whatever it is that you want to call him, come sit down with the kid, man. You see what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to build something over here. Don't do me like that. Like, don't go over there with some nigga who don't know how to. I've never seen Jay open up about which towns he was in when he was in hustling mode, and he was beginning to do that. And this guy, Frazier, I think, went and talked about something else. That's not something particularly we want to hear about. You know what I'm saying? Well, I want to hear about the street shit. That's just me. But what's your take on it? Do you think Jay's
Zeke,
wrong?
you could go first.
Me personally, like I heard, like he said, he gave him, didn't Jay give him Duce? Didn't Jay make sure that he had all the singles? Isn't Bleek in the will? You understand? And maybe Jay, that's just one thing. Two, I guess he may have felt like GQ and this young dude is the real hotness. You know what I'm saying? That's how you that's what you say, the new hotness. You know what I'm saying? GQ, new kid, these other dudes, they did what they did, and Jay got his own reasons. I don't know what they may have done. I really don't have no excuse for Jay, because who knows what his chess moves is. I do know, this is me, this is my personal feeling. With Jay-Z, when he came out with the interview, when he did the interview with the GQ kid, he came out with the interview, I believe, a day before Cam's. This is my personal opinion, and this don't have nothing to do, and I'll get to the Bleek thing in 1 second. I think he was playing a chess move, and just to disrupt things personally, this is my personal feelings, to alleviate this massive eruption, pause, that Cam was about to have on the internet and break that. And maybe he didn't feel that putting Bleek, Nori, and Fat Joe and Jada would have.
What do Bleek, Nori, and Fat Joe? What do Fat Joe and Jada and them got to do with it?
Because he was supposed, everybody saying that these are the people Jay should have did the interview with.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel Jay probably also did it with this new GQ dude because it's going to add to his hype, because there was no way that that interview, me personally, feel like that interview.
Why do you keep saying me personally? It's nobody else but you talking.
Oh, because, well, shit. That's what I think is going on. I think the nigga tried to put himself in the way of evolution, and he couldn't. He knew he wasn't gonna evolve the way he wanted to, so he put some kid in there that's gonna get everybody else talking, because he ain't put his friends on, and everybody's talking about it now. That's my personal opinion. Wow, he ain't get Bleek.
You gotta learn to stop saying personal opinion. That kid is not new though. Shout out to Frazier. He actually interviewed me 2 years ago for GQ. So because people aren't familiar with him, that he's not a new interviewer. We actually see him.
We seen him that night in the cut too. He was in the cut somewhere.
He's not a randomly new interviewer. We'll start with that. And I'll go to Larry before I give my opinion. What do you feel about it, Larry?
Well, me personally, so my take is simple. I had a conversation back in the day, right before Cameron did an interview with Drink Champs. And Bleek was kind of talking to me. We were in Miami, and you were about to do the interview with Drink Champs. And Bleek was kind of on me a little bit, Paul, saying like, yo, why Cam ain't do the interview? What took so long? What was this? What was that? And I said, well, did you watch the interview? Cam literally told Nori why he didn't do the interview. But to me, Bleek was like tripping like, yo, Cam should have did it for the culture. And now I'm looking up, and the first thing I thought when I saw the video was, why didn't Jay do it for the culture? And to be honest with you, it ain't just Drink Champs, because I know that's his crew with Nori and those guys. Shout out to Nori. But why wouldn't he come with talk with Flea either? J. Cole did it, right?
Who you talking about?
I'm talking about Jay. Why didn't he? I mean, I know he chose GQ. That's his preference. That's what he is. I mean, I don't know. I just.
Now you bugging.
Yeah.
Yes, now you all the way
Well, I'm
bugging.
just saying, like, you talking about the culture. I know he's not going to come here, pause, but I'm just saying he definitely should have chose Bleek or Drink Champs.
Yeah. So my opinion on this, and I was talking to PT about it. You know, PT don't got a mic, but I'll speak for me and PT, and if I forget something, PT, just let me know because PT's in the building. This is business, man. And everybody who gave their take sounds emotional. Right or wrong, it sounds emotional. I know.
I said new hotness.
Yeah, but it sounds emotional. You went to your personal relationship with me.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
you tried
yeah.
to cock block pause my man Cam with his interview with J. Cole and put your shit out the day before.
I did.
I'm not saying right, wrong, and different. I'm just saying we all got personal when it comes to you. Larry, I hear what Larry's saying. I was with Larry until he said he could come up here to talk with Flea. Because I remember Larry telling me that. And shout out to Bleek. You know, me and Bleek talked since then. I've been on his show. He's been on my show. But I remember Larry coming up to me saying, yo, man, this nigga Bleek came up to me and was like, yo, why Cam ain't do Drink Champs? He should have been to Drink Champs for the culture. And I'm like, me and Nori, and shout out to Nori too. Me and Nori, like I said, we discussed why I didn't do Drink Champs on Drink Champs. You know what I'm saying? So me and Nori are good. Me and Bleek are good. But I do remember Larry coming up to me and telling me that Bleek told him he should have did it. And what Larry's trying to say is this, is that if Bleek felt that way about me not doing Drink Champs, why is he not feeling that way about Jay doing his show? So that's why Larry brought up Drink Champs, just for the audience. It's like, what is Larry talking about? That's what he's talking about. But me personally, Bleek don't got a problem with it. I seen Bleek's comments, and he said, look, y'all are comparing Jay-Z sitting down with GQ to him coming up just talking shit with his homeboy and having fun when they talk all the time. And what you're basically saying, Sen, is Bleek is lying about that? You think he's full of shit? You think he cares?
I wouldn't call him full of shit. That's a little harsh, but I don't think that's the truth.
Okay.
Because I put myself in his shoes and how I would feel. Like, yo, we had a relationship since we was little. What's up? Like, come, you know what I mean? Come look out for your nigga, man. I'm not saying come look out for it because I know what you're gonna say. Well, what else you want me to look out for? No, I'm just saying like it will only be right that I would go sit down and talk to somebody.
Bro, if I got a car wash, if I'm a mobile detailer, and you don't come to my mobile detail, you go to somebody else.
There we go.
I'm gonna feel some kind of way. That's all. That's all. That's the way I can put it to you.
Right.
Pause.
But if they detail cars better than you,
I'm in that space now. Give me the opportunity. Give me an opportunity. I'm not asking for a handout. I'm asking for a hand up.
yeah, but at the end, yeah,
It's no obligation.
it's to me, it's like entitlement almost. That's what I was going to use for him, not for you. But I like that. If I got the mobile detail joint, cool. Who helped you get the mobile detail?
You did. So why go spend the money?
okay.
Why go spend it with someone else when now I'm your guy? I'm mastering the craft.
Right.
Let me get it together.
You got a bar too. Who helped you get the bar? Who helped you?
You did.
Oh, okay. You got
Yeah.
a bar too.
Yeah. So
Yo,
let's
you-
keep
you-
it in.
You had a great acting career too. Who helped you get them Oscars and Grammys?
Nobody wins when the family feuds.
No, who's feuding? Nobody's feuding.
Steve Harvey won.
Nobody's feuding when
put that out
nobody
there.
wins when the
Only
family
people that's
feuds.
feuding
Steve
is
Harvey
the people
did.
that's not in the family. That's who's feuding, right? yeah, y'all are feuding. Not y'all are upset about it. Bleek doesn't seem upset about it. And what I'm saying is this: is that to me, my personal opinion is Zeke voice is that I want to do other things without you sometimes. That don't mean you ain't my man. That don't mean we ain't cool. That don't mean I'm not eventually going to come do your podcast. Who said he's not going to come do his podcast? But why wouldn't I want to go do GQ first? This kid has experience doing interviews, and because people probably never seen him before, they thinking like, Where's Jay-Z sitting down doing with this young kid? He did, like I told you, I was on the cover of GQ 2 years ago, and he was the person who interviewed me. So now when people aren't familiar with this person, oh, who's this nigga? He don't know nothing. Now Sen is mad because he don't know about the town Jay-Z was selling drugs in and what route he took to get to Virginia and everything else. Go ahead.
But I don't think nobody's mad at the fact that about the young man. The young man did a great job. I think it's the fact that it's GQ.
No, Sen is mad.
All right.
Well, listen, I think the majority of the people
wanted to
I
know
saw
more.
were upset, were mad at the fact that it was GQ. Like, I mean, people like talking about the culture. Like, is GQ a part of the culture? I mean, I know they interviewed
Not
you,
no
but
street shit.
but that's what I'm saying. That's we talking about the culture.
Do you know what niggas would love to see Jay-Z sit down with motherfucking Fed Magazine or Don Diva?
I'm not
some
going that
shit
far,
like that.
Sam.
No, I'm just saying.
I'm not going
I'm
that
just
far.
saying. It's like that same
Jay-Z
realm.
has the image. He's a
It's the
billionaire.
same realm.
I understand
we know
that.
about your music, brother. We know about you sitting with politicians and all that. He was gonna open up about selling drugs. We never heard that from you before. Elaborate. That's what we want to hear. We love Don Diva and Fed magazines. We love it. And what's the other one? Felon magazine. All the magazines we used to love because we want the other side of the artist. We
I
want
just
the
think
other
most
side.
people were upset the fact that it was GQ. It wasn't Drink Champs.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Is because this is really wild, right, to listen to, right? I'm gonna just keep referring to P because everybody over to my right is crazy. You know what's crazy, P? I'll talk to you about it. Is that before this interview, nigga couldn't wait to be on the cover of GQ. It's like, yo, GQ? What? GQ? Nigga, that was slang. Oh, that nigga GQ. Nigga, now, because Jay-Z did it, now GQ ain't the Fed magazine, the Felon magazine. Nigga, GQ used to be a nigga slang. Oh, yo, nigga, look at Dale, you think you GQ. Yeah, now GQ ain't the culture.
It ain't the same.
Jeezy, yo, my nigga, I couldn't wait to be on the cover of GQ 2 years ago. I was excited. I wish the nigga would have gave me a choice from GQ or whatever else you talk about. No disrespect to them, because a few of them people who do the magazines is my homies. Shout out to them. They do a spectacular job throughout the years. GQ is GQ, nigga. We ain't gonna sit here and belittle GQ. Now GQ is the devil. Now GQ is the bad guy.
I don't think it's the devil.
It's the white
It's
clouds.
owned by Condé Nest.
Yeah, we ain't been Karen.
No.
Why
I'm
he
just saying. I'm
Googled
just
that?
saying that's the whole point that people are upset about. In a period in time where people are I don't even use the word woke, but people are waking up to like, we got to stick together as our people. And what we're saying is the way I read the comments were like, damn, he's still running over there when you got Nori there, your man.
Who owned the sneakers you wearing?
I made these myself. I went to the fashion show more. I cut them. Nike on the main.
Who is it?
Huh?
A white man?
Phil, I don't know, whatever his
Phil
name
Knight.
is. Phil Knight, yeah, whatever.
You wearing a white man's sneaker.
You get what
so
I'm
you
saying.
ain't woke enough for me.
No.
We talking about
This
being
is what
woke.
I
You see
think.
what you see?
Flea, this is my opinion on what I think people feel some type of way about is the fact that these Bleek, Jada Kiss, Fat Joe, and Nori, they know Jay personally, so I'm thinking that the familiarity with somebody who been in the game, who been rapping in the game, who understands Jay's culture, and Jay put them niggas on to be better people. They would ask some questions that they remember personally about Jay. They understood what Jay been through. They've been in certain events with Jay when they got popping. Fat Joe got hit over the head or something, whatever the situation with Jay-Z and Fat Joe. So I'm thinking that's the culture was more in the shock, like, why the fuck he ain't go over there? This is my, you know what I mean? Oh shit, I'm gonna say my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you would get more.
Upset, nigga. Go
You
ahead.
would get more from those people because they actually did shows. They've been in violence with Jay. You know what I mean? They've been feuding with each other. So just to see that conversation, would have probably brought it to a higher light.
And I like that answer out of all the answers today. I understand that where you're saying that these people have a better relationship with them and they may want to ask some questions to where our culture will want answers to. And I think you're 100% right. And I think that he probably will get to those podcasts one day.
Hold on, I gotta say this one. I
go
gotta
ahead.
be honest with you.
Absolutely.
You gave a fat nigga like me a chance. I take pictures in the store now.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is, when I see Sen, me and Sen, we go out, niggas they rocking with us.
Right.
Because of you. You
Right.
put us in a position,
Right.
pause, to win.
Right.
And all I'm saying is, I'm not saying he didn't put them in a position to win.
That's what it sounds like. Because the same argument you making, how do you know Bleek?
What do you mean I know it?
Not personally.
No, listen, I know
From
him.
who?
From Jay-Z from back in the day.
That's the reason he's taking pictures.
I'm talking about
Okay.
I'm talking about the new improved Memphis Bleek, the name change, the Bleek over. You know, his own show, his own thing. He's doing his own thing. That's all I'm saying.
So do your own thing.
He did.
See, everybody problem is in here. They speaking from just business. There's no morally. I use that word morally. If we speaking morally, then I think I'm right. But if we speak in business, I'm wrong. I would agree, I'm wrong.
So dope if he came back full circle and interview, and if Bleek had his shit together to interview Jay in the proper way. That's all.
Yeah, PT, turn the mic up, Nick, so we can hear PT.
Culture is redundant because everything the culture want to hear, we know. He's said it in every album. It's like, I don't want to know if 560 State Street had a doorman. Like, I'm not really, or I want to know what city he was doing the joint. We heard it in the music already for years. So what else do we want to hear? The same shit.
So music is enough.
What?
Music is enough.
He's painted the picture, yes.
Okay. Kim, you just said, I want to go back to one thing you just said. You just said, sometimes I don't want to take you. You said that, right? In those words?
Absolutely.
I remember you telling a story about getting mad at Murder because you felt like he didn't take you with him.
Right.
It's the same thing, bro.
Right. And then when I got back with Murder, I apologized for feeling like that.
Oh, so you gonna say you was wrong just to fight what I said?
That's word of blood.
Okay.
And I'm not talking about a gang. I told him I was young and I didn't understand, and it was I didn't say business. I said I was young and I didn't understand, and when I got older, I understood, and I apologized to him several times about that on national YouTube television. So it's not about disagreeing with you. I told him I understood later, because we're talking about a 21, 22, 23-year-old Cam, not an older Cam. And the problem with me is like, you're older, so I don't even understand why you don't get it. So, like, my nigga, you don't get to where Jay-Z's success is with just being personal and having personal friends. And you don't do that, bro. And that's why some people are still stuck where they stuck at, because they worry about personal. And sometimes, and Sen says this all the time, to be where them people are at, you have to have a little bit of evil in you. This is what he says.
True that.
Yeah, and maybe I need to get more of it.
Extra dose of
Yeah, we talked about that with Mike Irvin. I was like, Mike Irvin, you think Jerry Jones got some evil in people don't like him? He said the more money you get, the less people are gonna like you. You think Jerry Jones did oil deals and so on and so forth, and there's somebody in Arkansas not mad at him? Jerry Jones jerked me out that oil deal, nigga. I was supposed to get that oil. He went in and got it before me. You're not gonna get to the top with taking everybody with you and then worrying about if people are mad at you. This nigga picks the talent for the Super Bowl. As a black man, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, forget, I had a little Denzel tear coming down my eye when I seen Dr. Dre and Snoop Dogg perform at halftime of the Super Bowl. Because this is Crip niggas, Crip walking at the Super Bowl. He controls that. He just had Kendrick Lamar at the Super Bowl. You get what I'm saying? And that's not and like, because it's happened 3 years in a row, it's like, okay, that's what we do. No, it's not what niggas do. Super Bowl is NFL is the good old boys league. It's no black owners. It's the number one sports. No disrespect to you, Mike. We know you one of us at this point. But I'm just saying, it's a white man's game, and he's controlling that. It's you can't take everybody with you and do everybody favors if you're trying to go somewhere. That's just the way it goes. And if people are offended by that, that's why it's a lot of people now who probably can't get to Jay-Z. Bleek has access to Jay-Z. Bleek could call Jay-Z and be like, yo, my nigga, these niggas tripping. I seen Bleek in the comments. Since, like I said, I don't have a problem with Bleek. I've been on his show and my show, so this is just all what's going on in the streets, Bleek, so don't take none of this shit personal.
For real.
But Bleek was in the comments talking about how is niggas mad that he's sitting down with GQ instead of just kicking shit with his homeboy. And I get where all y'all are coming from. Don't get it fucked up. I totally understand it. Nigga, that's, because Sin is right. Y'all are right. Niggas want to hear certain shit, the street shit. This, yo, my nigga, what rest stop you stopped at? You stopped at the Maryland house? on the way down the, you on 95. You know what I'm saying? That's what, yeah.
You go get the Popeyes back there with the,
right.
Shorty who get a free
but
chicken.
PT made a great point just now. You know what PT said? They remember that thing that was going around when they asked Jay-Z, not asked Jay-Z, they was asking people, would you rather have $500,000 or a dinner with Jay-Z? Y'all remember that?
Yeah.
And people was like, the dinner with Jay-Z. Jay-Z said, to PT's point, yo, what do you think about that? And I seen this when they asked him about it. He said, I would take the $500,000 because I told everybody what I did in the music.
Right.
That was his exact words to that. So maybe he don't want to revisit every particular thing. I see somebody else ask him in the interview, how he talked about in one of his songs how he shot his brother. And they asked him in an interview, so what happened when you shot your brother? He's like, I don't want to talk about it, listen to the music. So maybe he's not going to answer all the stuff that we may want to hear. Now, I didn't hear the part that you're talking about when he's about to talk about Virginia, so on and so forth. I didn't watch the interview yet. But, you know, sometimes you got to have that little bit of evil in your shit, man, but that's what you call it, to get to the next level.
I'm learning.
But I dig it, man. I understand where all you guys are coming from. You have any last points, any of y'all on this?
Just how, you know, everybody, I really wanted to personally hear if he was on with Fat Joe and Jadakiss, what happened with the fight. You know what I mean? I would like to have known what was the problem with Bleek a little bit if Bleek would have seemed like Bleek wasn't taking the rap as serious as he was supposed to. So those questions. And with Nori and when Drink Champs, I don't know too much about the Jay and Nori shit, but a question that Nori might have personally had, that was really it, because they was with us. We all was in that circle together. So I just know it's some personal stuff that the camera and the streets and people didn't really know about, that they knew about, that we could have learned something from just for the culture. That's all.
I think we all know that they have business behind the scenes, and I think it would have been really good to see them do business in front of the scenes. That was my only thing for them. So I think it would have been a really good look for Nori, and I think it would have been a really good, no matter what they tell me, and I don't know how they feel, and it's not really my business, but I think it would have been really good to show black people that, hey, we can't stick together, not just behind the scenes, and you know, I'm pretty sure they do a lot of business, but to show them up front that, hey, I'm here.
Before I get to the next point, a question I always wanted to ask you, even before doing It Is What It Is or whatever, I noticed that you don't tour with people a lot. Is it because like mainly you go on your own tours, or you don't ever want to feel like you're opening up for somebody? Like, what's the reason why? You know, because I always see like artists, you know, get on people's tour. They be like, yo, let's go tour together. You know what I mean? Like, I never known you for doing that. So why don't you like tour with people? Is there, you know what I mean? Is it the opening act thing, or like, what is it?
It's about opportunity presenting itself. Before COVID hit, I went on tour by myself for like 7 years straight. Then COVID hit, then I just really didn't have a tour. Like, you know, I realized COVID just was over 2 years ago, but 3 years now, you know what I'm saying? COVID was like from 2020 to the beginning of 2023, and I just never revisited tours after that. I'll do shows here and there. I did residency out here in Dreas, so on and so forth, but it's just about the opportunity. Matter of fact, I did go on the tour. I forget the name of that tour I went on. It was Young Jeezy and Gucci. I forget who it was, but I went on one tour recently, like 2 years ago. Shout out to my man, 2 Jeezy, put it together. But it ain't about nothing but opportunity and money. And that's just that. There's no opening up or anything like that. It's business, not morals.
Well, I was thinking it was morals, because I'm like, maybe, because listen, my nigga, you're an arrogant nigga, and we all know that. So I'm thinking in my mind, like, maybe he don't want to feel like he opening up for some people. When I see other people on tour, and I remember that tour that you're talking about with Jeezy and Gucci. I think it was Gucci, and it was other artists. I thought it was dope. So I was wondering why you didn't do that more often, because every time it's a tour, it's either you by yourself or it was Dipset. So that's why I was asking.
I'm not arrogant. I just know my worth.
Talking shit.
Right?
I'm just saying. Some niggas do whatever for whatever. I'm not a whore. You just can't buy me for whatever price.
That's called a whore?
Yeah, it's called a whore if you do whatever for whatever. And then you devalue yourself because they know they could get you for whatever. Like, I'll give you a great example, right? Is that I'm not going to say the name of the company. This is all right. I'll give you a bad example. I was going to give you one example, right? But I'll give you another example. This company wanted me to come talk to these people for $50,000, like for 10 minutes to come talk to people.
10?
10 to 12 minutes. So I was going to do it. Something happened to where a few people was going to be there that I didn't necessarily like. And I was like, look, I don't want to be there if they going to be there. And it's nothing personal. I'm not talking about niggas I know or whatever. I just didn't want to be around those group of people. And they was like, nah, Cam, okay. I said, nah, I don't want to stop nobody's money. You know, they could do it. I'll do it next year. Y'all do it every year. It's no big deal. No, Cam, we need you there this year. We don't want them. And I'm like, look, if you want me to come there, I want $122,011.
This is what I'm talking about.
11 cents.
This is what I'm talking about. 11 cents.
But I do that because I'd be like, they're not going to agree to this. But they agreed to it. So then basically, you was about to lowball me, pause. Because if you had $122,011, I told them to round the 11 cent up to $1. So it's $122,001 that they cut me, they wired me.
Round it up.
You was about to, like, what is that? 150% undercut me because y'all had it anyway. So I end up getting triple on what I was going, not all the way triple, almost triple, which y'all was about to pay me anyways. So therefore, when niggas be offering you the first thing, stop always saying yeah because you think it's a lot of money. You be like, oh, nah, niggas paying me this. If they got this, sometime they got triple on what they gonna owe you. So when I say niggas be whores, it be like, yo, you just say yeah to the first thing without even negotiating and seeing what a nigga got. And sometimes the money be so low, it be like, yo, why the fuck would you even say yes to that? Because what happens is this, promoters talk to other promoters. So if you get booked in New Jersey for $3,200, then when you get to Virginia and you be like, yo, I need $7,000. Nigga know the promoter in Jersey. Nigga, I caught the nigga for $3,200. If you want the nigga $7,000, that's on you. Yo, we got a hot 5,000 for you, man. Yo. Don't act like this ain't an upgrade, nigga. So therefore you have to know your value because all these people who do this is what they've been doing and they know each other's value. They know how much somebody else paid you. It's another, what I was going to say the first time, right? That's why I think Mason's a great negotiator because he knows his value as well, especially going through the situation he went through. Shout out to Suge. I won't blow this company up neither. It's a company that wanted to offer me $60,000 to do a show, and him $60,000. So before I know his price. So Murder's like, I said, Murder, these people got $60,000 for you. Cam, I don't come outside for less than $150,000 to walk outside. I said, I know this. I just want to know if you want to entertain this. I'll go back to tell him, Cam, that's just to walk outside. And I'm just telling you. So Suge is in the middle of all this. So, and make a long story short, get on the three-way. They like, yo, we can't do more than $75,000. This is the most we can do. So Mace gets on the phone and says, listen, I appreciate what you guys are doing. I think it's sensational, but I don't come outside for less than $150,000. And they's like, all right, we'll get it done. He said, well, that's just a walk outside. We can talk about all that. Now I don't want to blow his number up on what he end up eventually negotiating. But these niggas started at 60s, went to 75 and said they can't do more than 75. Then when they heard his voice, they got more than 150,000. And I told him, well, if you think you're going to give me the same 75 that you was going to give us in the beginning, y'all niggas is bugging. But he ended up getting it. But if you said, that's what I'm saying, niggas be sitting there thinking like, yo, nigga gonna turn down 75? God damn, which is a great number for our age. We've been doing this long. But it's always, they not gonna always give you the max in the beginning. There's always some loose change to negotiate. And that's what I'm talking about when I say niggas be whoring themselves out. Just taking anything and devalues yourself because people start talking. Now, what's gonna happen next time, right? Yo, y'all heard, I see you just had Cam at the show. Oh, that nigga be wildin'. This nigga want $122,000 and 11 cents. Well, maybe I could get him for 90. Maybe I could come for 90. What you need me to do? Because 90 is a favor now. Yeah. You gotta know how to work the game, pause. So it ain't ego for me, it's business, back to answer your original question about touring.
Before I move on, all right, now that when you ask for like the 11 cent, what if some people might take that personally and be like, yo, you know what, after this, I don't want to work with them no more. So did you not burn a bridge? Is that considered burning a bridge? Where the nigga be like, yo, because they could have wanted to do that, the same thing next year. And that's another 100,000 or so or more, or whatever the case may be. But just by like 11 cents and all that, what if a person, is that burning a bridge, you think? And do you care?
I told him 11 cents because I didn't want to do it anyway. I didn't give a fuck about doing it from the jump. That's why I said the 11 cents. They agreed to it. I was shocked. I told them that because I didn't want to do the shit. But when they agreed to it, I'm like, hey, fuck it, I'm going to do it. Because when I say 11 cents, add 11 cents to it, I know I'm being unreasonable.
And 11 cents.
I know I'm being
People can be assholes when they negotiate.
But the thing about because I want you to ask a question, Jackson. I really told them that because I didn't want to stop the money that was coming for the people that they booked. So I didn't want the people that they booked to feel like, oh, this nigga don't want to say he fucking our money up. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm like, I don't want to do it. Keep the niggas that you was going to get. Mm-hmm. So them niggas ain't feel like, damn, this nigga fucking our brother. Okay. But they rather give me the 11 cents. My bad, Larry.
Yeah, no, I was going to say negotiators. I watched an attorney one time. He was negotiating a PI. Yes, he told me about negotiating. He was like, he was negotiating a personal injury case. A person was in an accident. And in the negotiations, he was negotiating against a guy that was a firm in Chicago. And he told the dude, I want you to throw in 2 tickets for the Chicago Blackhawks. And he lived here in Vegas. I was like, what the fuck do that got to do with the settlement? He's like, I'm negotiating. I'm throwing in what I want to throw in there. So sometimes it don't mean you're insulting them. You're negotiating.
It's negotiations. I was just watching Snowfall last night, and I don't know if y'all seen Snowfall before, but we didn't watch that episode last night, but I was thinking about it when it was a deal that Teddy, who was the plug in America, he's really a CIA agent, but he was dealing with the cartel in Colombia. And the cartel was giving him the keys at a certain price, but they wanted Michael Jackson tickets to the concert. They wanted 10 Nintendos. They wanted all type of shit. They want 2 passports. They had all type of shit that had nothing to do with the kilos that they was throwing on top of it. We want our girlfriends to go see that, and our kids to see the Ice Capades. The shit was crazy, the shit that they was throwing on top of it when they was negotiating. So yeah, if you could get more than what the original did for, get it. He said he needed 10 Nintendos, man. So, they dealing with kilos.
Ice Capades.
Yeah, and all that shit, the ice skate shit, my kids like that.
So having a greedy reputation don't bother.
You call it greedy and I call it not knowing my worth, because you know what's going to happen? You're going to say yes to everything, and that's just, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about in general. Mm-hmm. And because I don't want you to take it the wrong way. I don't want the audience to take it the wrong way. If you a bitch fuck every nigga, do you wanna?
Next question. All right. Who would you want to, who like, at the top of your list you want to sit down here to for you to interview?
Right now, I would like to interview Drake. You know, Drake has a new.
You heard that, Drake?
Drake got a new album coming out. I think that all the stuff that transpired over the last couple years, you know, that's why I want to interview him, to see how he feels about it, because Drake still is Drake. Yeah. Drake's still selling shows out, whether it was in America, overseas, or anything else. I want to get his opinion on it without indulging too hard, because we know Drake's a super duper competitor as well. Yeah. I want to ask him, you know, do you feel betrayed by anybody? And I want to ask him no shit. You know, that's what I do in my interviews too. Anybody I interview, I ask them, is there anything you don't want to talk about? Because I don't never want nobody to talk about no shit that they don't want to talk about. But I think Drake, for the culture, would be, you know, since we want to use culture, would be a really, really dope interview. So that's at the top of my list. If I could get a Drake interview, that'd be dope.
Yeah, I think that would be dope too. I was thinking on the realms too. I put Drake at the top of the list, but I see Kanye West just dropped an album called Bully. They're really good.
Right.
They said it's the best of 2026.
Right.
With y'all, you know, I wouldn't have took it personal, but just let me ask you.
Yeah.
Y'all had a little back and forth, I would say, on the computer or writing. If he wanted to come and sit down and talk, would you let him?
Probably not.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I gotta
I
hear this.
wasn't expecting that.
No, yeah,
Yeah, this is a good one.
What?
yeah.
You said no.
Yeah, I would probably not. I don't really care about what people do on their off time, but when you want to just openly admit at 40-something that you've been sucking dick when you was a teenager,
Oh, shit.
I can't really rock with you.
Forgot
'cause you
about
want-
that. I'm sorry.
Because you
y'all.
want to be gay when you want to be gay when it's convenient.
I'm sorry.
And I don't have nothing against gay people, but how you just gonna make yourself gay when shit ain't going right? You said you was sucking your cousin dick when you was little, and not once. You was randomly sucking his dick
What
consistently.
you do? Yeah.
Yeah, if you want me to talk about that, yeah, we get to do the interview. How you
sorry,
wanna be
y'all.
Gay conveniently. And shout out to all my gay people. I have nothing against it. I just don't like when people use gay for their publicity or for them to act like they in that world, because it's, you know.
For their convenience
For their
and shit.
your
Yeah.
convenience, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, you been in the game 20 years, now you suck dick.
That shit getting a little crazy over there.
Yeah. So if you want to talk about why now come out you suck dick, I'll interview the nigga.
So they go to option is a percent.
Sorry, y'all. Like I said, my bad. I wasn't expecting that. A situation that's
You cool with him sucking dick?
Hey man, but listen,
Hey man.
Look,
I actually forgot about that. I wasn't
look,
thinking.
like for instance, right? I ain't got no problem with RuPaul, and I don't know what they do. If you say things be like, RuPaul sucked dick, we knew she was sucking dick. You know what I'm saying? And I don't have no problem with RuPaul. I just don't like with the word Zeke used when you use that for your convenience. Shout out to the community.
I got another. It's a little moral battle going on out here. Stephen A. Cam Newton.
Mm-hmm.
Cam Newton interviews a person that Stephen A. doesn't like. Cam Newton works on Stephen A.'s show maybe twice a week. He gives his football, I guess, opinion, and maybe other sports. I don't know. I don't catch him every time he's on the show. Stephen A. said he didn't have a problem with the guy coming on Cam Newton's show, but the guy
Jason Whitlock.
Jason Whitlock. Jason Whitlock went on Cam Newton's show and displayed a few, topics issues that he has with Stephen A. Smith. Cam Newton, being that he works for Stephen A., he let him talk and let that happen. Fine, interview over. Stephen A. hears about it. The guy was saying some untrue things, and Stephen A. is like, Cam Newton did nothing to stop it or check him or react to anything. What do you feel about that situation? Do you feel that, Stephen A. should have a attitude with Cam Newton? Or do you think Cam is right?
Yo, let me get a check in. Yo, Mike, you know anything what the fuck we talking about, to be honest with you?
Not at all.
Yeah.
You ain't that black, huh? All right. Look, if we start talking about some shit you know about, chime in, all right?
Bet.
All right, say no more. All right, so for the audience, just to be clear, Sin explained it pretty good, but just to be clear, Jason Whitlock has an ongoing problem with Stephen A. Smith and constantly disrespects Stephen A. Smith. Cam Newton works on Stephen A. Smith's show twice a week. Jason Whitlock went on Cam Newton's podcast and let Jason Whitlock say some things about Stephen A. Smith. And then Cam Newton said, ain't no loyalty in this business. So Stephen A. took offense to that and had some things to say to Cam Newton about that he didn't like. What do you think about that, Larry, before I answer that question? Do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I understand.
Okay.
I understand clearly. I just, that's a tough thing because if you came on a show, you're giving him the platform to say what he needs to say. And listen, I mean, I don't know what the relationship is. I don't have enough information to know. I don't know what the relationship is between Cam Newton and Stephen.
Well, you know that Stephen A. hired him to be on First Take.
So you're saying, well, then
I'm not saying nothing. I just
Listen, I think that's I don't have enough information because there's a reason why Cam brought him on the show. It had to be. I mean, you can't tell me that Stephen A. didn't know he was coming, and it's going to bring controversy.
Didn't, he said.
Oh, he didn't know? Yeah, I would probably feel a little certain way about that. Then, me personally, is I know we're not supposed to have feelings.
Yeah, not. According to them, let's talk to them.
I know it's business, but in a certain way, I don't know. I probably wouldn't rock with Cam too much anymore after that.
Cam Newton was dead fucking wrong. See, this me personally. Woodlock is pause for his name. He know. Cam Newton knows.
Whitlock.
Whitlock still.
Send his
Whoa.
Thanks, Nick.
Whoa. But Cam Newton knew better. That he knows better. He knows who he is more so in the interviewee world because of Stephen A. Smith. He knows that. And he knows Stephen A. Smith has a problem with this nigga who's been always chiming in about disrespecting him. Now, what me personally what I would have did was I would have nailed that motherfucker to the cross. I'd have went and got the history, seen all the shit that he was saying about Stephen A. Smith, and once he said something crazy, I'd have knocked his head across the street verbally about all the shit that he was doing wrong to my man Stephen A. who put me on. So I feel like Stephen A. has every right to feel some type of way about Cam Newton because he did some sucker shit. I understand business has been this good. You understand that putting that man on your show is going to get you to the views, but you also understand who's your man here too. And I would have used that platform to show my loyalty to my man as well, because you're not going to run up and say bullshit to my nigga Stephen A. and then think I'm just going to interview you and we're going to be honky dory. You know what I'm saying? So I think Cam Newton he knows better, so he should have did better.
Let me ask you, Mike G, real quick, right? You know, Nick is your man, and Nick is my man. So I want to put this in a scenario where we know each other, know somebody who knows each other. Let's say you gave Nick a job at your studio, but on the side he has his own podcast on the side. He interviewed somebody that hates you and is constantly talking about you. Would you be mad at Nick for interviewing that person that's constantly talking about you because you still work with him together? Would you have an attitude with Nick? Even though that platform is not your platform, but you still got to see him at work.
Probably, I would say it depends on the situation. If it was somebody that was of value for him to have interviewed or, got him to a certain, space, then like, cool. If not, and it was just, just random, then like, yeah, I'd probably just be like, why would you get this guy on here? Like, we're locked in, so.
You starting to get more white now, man.
Yeah, that was the full-blown Caucasian side.
Yeah, man.
That was all business.
Yeah. Listen, I spoke to Stephen A. Smith actually about this when I seen the interview. We texted each other. Stephen A. say he don't give a fuck, and I know he do. You know what I'm saying? I know he do. Listen, man, the thing about it is this, right? And I'm just thinking from Cam Newton's perspective. I'm not saying I'm agreeing with Cam Newton. I'm not saying I have an opinion, really. I'm just going to lay out the facts. Cam Newton had his own podcast. Shout out to Cam Newton. Cam Newton called me when he started his podcast, asking for advice, asking what he needs to do to win, so on and so forth. So shout out to Cam Newton. Me and him got a cool relationship too. Just as far as giving him advice when he started doing his podcast. Cam Newton started doing his podcast before he was on First Take. So he may feel, and I don't know if y'all feel, I didn't speak to him, that the reason you want me on First Take is because I was killing in the podcast space. So don't just act like you took me out the group home and threw me on First Take. You see me doing my thing on my podcast, knew I was an NFL MVP, knew I got jerked around, paws in the NFL. So therefore I could bring knowledge to First Take. Not only bring knowledge to First Take, don't talk about, be a football analyst, talk about what it takes to win, not win a Super Bowl, go to a Super Bowl because he didn't win a Super Bowl, but he's been to one, and bring his expertise there. Not only that, he's kind of an eclectic guy, so whether you like him or don't like him, it's kind of no middle ground. You may be like, oh yeah, I like him because he dresses weirdly, and then you have other niggas like, look at this nigga dressing with the fucking cowboy boots or whatever. Whatever it is, you have something to say about him. So he may feel like, look, okay, thank you for the job, but you came and jobbed me from where I was doing my own platform. And I'm not saying this is right, wrong, or indifferent. I'm just telling you how Cam Newton may feel. I don't know if that's how he feels or not. But to me, I think just my opinion, even inviting Jason Whitlock on the show, you knew eventually it would get to Stephen A. Smith. Eventually. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how Cam Newton shoots his show, but if it ain't live, you can edit it to where you don't have to have that part on the show when he's talking shit about Stephen A. Smith. Look, it's been times where people come on our show, it is what it is, and we'll tell them not to do this or not to do that, and they still carry on. And we edit it out because we still have relationships or friendships, or we feel that somebody went over the top about something that they shouldn't went over the top about. I can't tell Cam Newton how to run his show. I can't tell Stephen A. how to feel, how he wants to feel. And Stephen A. said they both cool, they spoke and all that. I'm just giving my take on that situation. So,
Would you have fired Cam Newton after that, off your show? If that was me, let's just keep it here. If I did that, would you have fired me off your show?
Well, see, the thing about it is this, right? Is that it's a good time for Cam Newton and Stephen A., right? Mm-hmm. You got 5-6 months till football season. Cam Newton may catch, God forbid, I don't want him to get in no trouble, may catch a DWI and Stephen say, oh, you can't be on the show, you're on the news with DWI. You can't, Cam Newton, Cam Newton, he might trip and fall on the kid. Oh, you're hitting kids, you can't be on the show. I'm going to tell you something, right? And I'm going to be honest with you, right? Stephen A., and shout out to Stephen A., I'm going to let it know because I think it's enough time that passed by now that I could actually talk about it. And I would love to hear what he has to say about this because it's dope. Some dope shit, right? Stephen A. called me. He's like, yo, I'm going to get you on First Take on Fridays for basketball. When football season, just like not last season before last, I think it was, what are we into? 24, 25 season or 23, 24, one of them seasons. He's like, I'm going to get you on Fridays to talk basketball. So I'm like, yo, man, I appreciate that. Hell yeah, that nigga, I would love that slot Cam Newton had on a Friday and be on. Is what it is. Then I'm on First Take right after.
Lit. Dope.
Nigga, that back to back, that would be a great opportunity. And I remember he's called me back, yo, we gonna do it, right? And then I went on CNN and drank the horsepower and everything else. And I remember him calling me and said, Cam, man, I don't know if the CNN thing was a good look. I'm like, what? I told him I didn't want to keep talking about Puff. He said, yeah, but see, Cam, the bosses see that. This is verbatim what he's telling me. He said, the bosses see that. And they like, this is the guy you want on your show? And I'm saying, he said, Cam, you're not going to get in all the rooms with that attitude. And I told him, I don't want to be in all the rooms. I thought you was going to bring me, I didn't say this part. I just told him that part. I was like, I don't necessarily want to be in all the rooms, but, I get where you're coming from. And we never talked about me being on the show again.
I was kind of hot about that.
Yeah.
I was kind of hot about that because we seen him in Colorado. Niggas looking like, what's up, nigga? Yo, thought you were getting on the show. You know what I'm saying? Niggas kind of upset about that with him.
I wasn't upset with him.
I was. As your friend, I was upset. Because we was all excited too. We like, yo, that's dope.
Because I never talked about it before publicly, but I felt enough time to pass so that we could talk about it. But I was saying that I didn't want to be on the rooms, and he was like, oh, really? But I was thinking from a fact, right? Thinking about this, right? I'm thinking that you want me to be on First Take. I would never embarrass him for hiring me, and I would never embarrass myself because I know it's a difference for being on cable television or on regular television or ESPN, the brand, which is Disney, as opposed to being on Talk with Flea or It Is What It Is. Same way you see Stephen A. and that shit the other day he did on his platform, Straight Shooter, which is the name of his podcast. He said, man, I don't give a fuck about what niggas talk about. He would never say that on ESPN. And that's what I'm saying to myself too. Like, when he invited me to come on, I'm like, I wouldn't come up there and embarrass you. But at the end of the day, I'm thinking that you want Cameron with the stats and the facts. You don't want me to be somebody else up there. You want me to come up there and be like, yo, Big Perk, you wild in the night, man. I know what it is, man. You used to play with OKC, you bugging. I got your number. That's what I thought you wanted. Yeah. Because now that he has a platform on YouTube, he's acting, not saying acting like me, he's always himself. But now we see him cursing and being the person he probably can't be on ESPN, even though I think he's himself
That's
all
the
around.
Stephen A. I like that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying, not saying he's not himself on ESPN, but you can get a little more vulgar when you're on YouTube. So basically, when I didn't do the show, he's like, Cam, the bosses, they see this. I told him, I don't want. He's like, you're not going to get in the rooms. And I was like, I don't want to be in every room. I think he took it like, oh, really? You don't? Well, you won't be in this room either since you don't want to be in every room. But I think that, we were talking about Cam Newton. Yeah. Those opportunities don't come along a lot, you know what I'm saying? So you don't want to necessarily shit on the opportunity that you get. So that's all I can say about that. But Stephen A. said he's going on Cam Newton's show. Yeah. And he said this is not about Cam Newton not being on First Take. So I'm happy that those two got to talk behind the scenes.
Right. You still didn't answer. Would you have fired me?
Would I have fired you? If you did what?
If I did what Cam Newton did. And
like go invite a nigga on the show?
Yeah, that really
I know you wouldn't do that. You got a good heart, but I'm just trying to think. Yeah. Would I have fired you? No. Because I play other games.
You're not booking me.
Wish you
all right?
yeah, but Tom, you're gonna quit.
He said, I want you to interview a farmer.
Yeah, man.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, man.
Butt naked.
Yeah, Death Valley in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, Zazax. Yeah, man. But yo, man, today was a great show. Mike G, thank you for coming.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, man.
nigga.
You know what we gonna do? We're gonna bring you back like once a month. We're gonna give you the topics ahead of time so you can study these shits.
Bet. Yeah.
All right, man. Yo, shout out to everybody here today. My man Larry, Zeke, Sen, Mike G, special guest, my man Bezo, PT, signing off. Talk with Flea. See y'all next week.
Taylor was good. Taylor, she tailor made. I'm from the PJs. I wear my PJs in the PJs. PJs stand for private jet. Boy, Freekey, yeah, 730 shit. Because they know it is what it is. They talk to Bleek, and they can talk to me because I talk back. You know what I mean? We had the rap battle. I'm here because I got the money. The moolah, the guapolian. Yeah, Freekey Zekey. You know what I'm saying? Do his thing. That's how we do it. The ring and bling, bling. You know what I mean? Now it's about to be a good event. Good turnout. You see the spectacular? You see the spectacular down to the acular, part of my back. See, it's okay. How you doing, brother? Whoa.
Yes, sir. Hey, yo, it's the Cookout Killer Countdown live from the gas station studios in North Las Vegas. 702, make some noise. Yes, sir, man. Look, got some real battle rap royalty in the building, man. It's been a crazy night of hip hop, man. I'm gonna pass the mic to my brother, the one and only. Make some noise, my nigga Head Ice. Let's get it.
Like he said, it's the Killer Countdown. This battle's for 25,000. It's on the line. To my left, we got Bonnie Godiva. To my right, we got Oun-P. Sen City in the back. Shout to Killer Cam, Revolt TV. Let's do this. Y'all did the flip the corner?
Yeah, ladies first.
Bonnie first.
First, let me get a moment of silence. Long live Chrissy Yamaguchi.
Definitely, definitely.
We got Bonnie verse. Fuck all your plans, the shit weak. You think you a man cause you 6'3"? Well, nigga, so is RuPaul, so bitch, please. And now I got a drag P. More than Papoose rapping on Prince beats. So let me show you I'm a woman, but I'm that nigga too, like Mystique. You're not a G. The biggest bitch on set, you Tyler P. And word to Medea, you better know how to act. Or it's the last straw like you Taraji P. I'm violent, see? I'm violent, see? So be a skateboy P if you gotta be. Cause if I go out with clips, they'll bring me back a receipt, a silent P. You rap like you constipated. What's with the shit talking? There could only be one winner and he ain't think P. Diddy cause he'll get a big coffin. Your death in Vegas could be a chain of events like Tupac as soon as you're shook parking. That mean your blood brother better be easy or I can make him a permanent crip walking. Get whipped bad. Get whipped bad. Soon as P. Doe out, the clip flash. Just give it up. Don't get your head blew off cause you can see for yourself it's a crip flag. Yo, I done lost so many family and friends. You can see for yourself it's a crip flag. I done lost so many family and friends. I had to plot which funeral to attend. It's a lot getting put in the dirt, teach you. But y'all know what they say about hurt people. They hurt people. Boy, I want to kill you so bad, my pussy harder than yours. I done lost so much family and friends, I had to plot which funeral to attend. It's a lot getting put in the dirt, teach you. But y'all know what they say about hurt people. They hurt people. Boy, I want to kill you so bad, my pussy harder than yours. And I've been thinking about ridiculous ways. Like when I say I'll leave you the color purple, I'm talking silly about to give you a fade. I'll get you buried alive, stand on it and rap about it. So I can literally spit on your grave. Bullets under your chest tube. When I say I'll leave you the color purple, I'm talking silly about to give you a fade. I'll get you buried alive, stand on it and rap about it. So I can literally spit on your grave. Bullets under your chest tube, so they gotta put pee in a test tube. Now your family gotta wear your face on the shirt. Know what a funeral costs? I told them let God sort it. They had to push the T-Fars, the Neptunes. Boy, this was a bad call. Now you in the dead zone, get lead thrown. Do you believe in reincarnation? I got a clean slate for you, a headstone. I let these old niggas talk about what they should and they would. Just know I got a clip longer than don't be a menace in South Central while drinking juice and gin in the hood.
All right. Listen. You a dumb, big titty bitch. And them breasts ain't worth defending. You had math high for dick in your mouth so long and still ain't got no expert opinions. You the first bitch I'm ending for top dollar. My worst bitch look better than you. And you mad that you not hotter. And that first round when you battled Shuni with no makeup on, you was looking like an African rock waller. And I ain't no top scholar, but I could tell her parents ugly. Both of them ain't got no fucking taste. Her father should have jerked her out and shot her on her mother face. You a fucking pussy bitch, and your pussy probably fucking stank. If this was Set It Off the movie, you'll be the scary bitch with the son that didn't even want to go inside the fucking bank. Come to think, I done had enough of your ass. How your name Bonnie, and you can't find a Clyde in the world that wanna fuck with your ass. They like, we got nothing but cash. You wanna battle this bitch for this amount of racks? I'm like, of course. I accept the challenge, but this ain't no battle. I'm over here abusing this bitch. This is domestic violence. Silence. You've been asking me for a verse for years, bitch. You can't even pay for one. You can't get a feature from me until your ugly ass fix your facial ones. You like to play with bums. You could never put me with this girl. How she let a nigga with no passport tell her she got the best pussy in the world? Hey, yo. You've been asking me for a feature for years. Bitch, you can't even pay for one. You can't get a feature from me until your ugly ass fix your facial ones. You like to play with bums. You could never put me with this girl. How you let a nigga with no passport tell you got the best pussy in the world? And this bitch ain't lose around yet. There, she won all of them, but she ain't now. This a man's world, bitch. You ain't listen to James Brown. You was on your high horse, got me, and came down. Now we gotta hear monkey bars from a slide. Fuck is this, a playground? Speaking of playgrounds, I should swing on you for thinking you Nicki Minaj and Lotto nice. Before you reach their level, you got a better chance at hitting the lotto twice. That's right. If it wasn't for this tournament, you wouldn't be doing shit. You'll be dead out the way with your career on pause, like it says something gay. And better stop talking about what you gonna do, bitch. She better stop talking about what you gonna do, bitch, because there's a difference when that bar show's in front of you, bitch. Rap. I got you. Let me see that water. Got it.
This nigga really brought up math from 10 years ago. That ain't such a mystery, nigga. But didn't Cam fly you here? That mean you just as much a bitch as me, nigga.
Let's get it.
Y'all wanna know what I can't stand? A nigga with nothing but man fans. Truth is, you get 1,000 a battle to grandstand, but now you think music your true religion? Or your fans are disabled? Your song's trash and your fit trash. You could slip and fall on your ass. You still wouldn't land on a label. I know your daddy was a DJ. Let's go. Y'all wanna know what I can't stand? A A nigga with nothing but man fans. The fact is, you get 1,000 to battle the grandstand, but now you think music your true religion, or your fans are disabled? Your song's trash and your fit trash. You could slip and fall on your ass. You still wouldn't land on a label. I know your daddy was a DJ. He gave you all them days and you still weak. Now you pushing 50, trying to make a name off your pops, you little meech. Better act like you know. Now you pushing 50, trying to make a name off your pops, you little meech. Better act like you know. Now you on set and you getting red. Tell your BM don't F around, better do what I said, or two to the head. I don't push P, I shoot him instead. She'll go from counting your bread to a couple niggas surrounding her head. Then in the hospital with wounds where she wound up instead. All 4 words got oon in it, but by 5 they pronouncing you dead. I'm not down to pretend. I'm not down to pretend. I'm not down to pretend. His style ended in 2010. Round up your men. Buy a bar instead of lounging with friends. Why you ain't count up your ends? Put a business in the town that you in? Fuck music. Go invest in something sound for your kin. Like, be a bouncer or check a door. I heard all your albums and less is more. I played the Like, fuck music, go invest in something sound for your kin. Like, be a bouncer or check a door. Cause I heard all your albums and less is more. I played the A side and the B side, then I threw it C side to rest assured.
That's fire.
Hold it down.
Be a bouncer or check a door, cause I heard all your albums and less is more. I played the A side and the B side, then I threw it C side to rest assured. The shit put me to bed, it's a sound sleeper. Now the shit put me to bed, it's a sound sleeper. Push come to shove, I let a hoe do the job. Cause you've been underground so long, you should be a groundskeeper. You have no rare lines. Your spirit older than a slow airline. I catch you on the radio. They gonna let me get through it. You have no rare lines. Your spirit older than a slow airline. I catch you on the radio. I'll poke a lung till it's no air time. So know your place or stick and move like a for sale sign. Cause the real teeth. You have no rare lines. Your spirit older than a slow airline. I catch you on the radio, I'll poke a lung till it's no air time. So know your place or stick and move like a for sale sign. Cause the real T, he living with a hoe but he love her. Pussy blacker than Jeep tires and she can really go through a rubber. She do a lot undercover and that remind me of Tiana playing that horrible mother. Every time he hit the road, she's on a roll. And it's been one battle after another.
Get down. Let me see that. No shit, sis.
Bottom of the section on Oun-P.
Yep. I said, good shit, B. I said,
Hold it down, let it rap, respect him.
She the type to fuck a nigga for money, then after say, she ain't no hoe. How the fuck you ain't no hoe if when the nigga don't cash app you before y'all link, you ain't gonna go? Always got your fucking hands out, and if a nigga don't put nothing in it, you ain't go low. Always got your fucking hands out, and if a nigga ain't put nothing in it, you ain't go low. And stop calling them niggas you fucking your brothers, bitch, cause they ain't your bros. And so what? You do real estate. What the fuck you want, a cookie? But what you sell more, Bonnie? Them cribs or your pussy? I think it's your pussy, but I really want to know who bought the kitty. I think it's your pussy, but I really want to know who bought the kitty. Standing over there looking like a Newport with titties. And really, you probably never lost a battle before, but you gonna take a loss to me. You probably never lost a battle before, but I guarantee you take a loss to me. Every time we in the same room, you on my dick and I make your faucet leak. You would never get a chance with me because you look like one of them fiends on my block that be across the street. Of course it's P. She only on my dick because I keep that Bud and Patron with me. And me not going for the bait so fast probably got her think something wrong with me. She done tried at least 2-3 times to get into the zone with me. She even sent me some of Cam's songs to try to come home with me. My fault, bro. Try to come home with me. Listen, you know what I think of when I think of Bonnie Godiva? A bitch that'll put a Mickey inside your colada. Wait till you go to sleep, go on your wadi, try to slide with your dollars. You know what I think of when I think of Bonnie Godiva? A bitch trying to find a provider that'll give you neck with a lot of saliva. If you buy her some Prada, you know what I think of when I think of Bonnie Godiva? You better put a condom on before you stick your salami inside her, and you gotta go get Magic Johnson to go find you his doctor. You know what I think of? You know what I think of when I think of Bonnie? Let me just let a real nigga step down, cause I'ma really break this ugly bitch down way worse in the next round. Ball show.
Third round.
What's this, third?
Body, Godiva, fight back, streets need a body.
Streets need a body.
Hold it down, let it rap, everybody rap.
Your daughter stripping and your hair getting thin. Your daughter stripping and your hair getting thin. You should try a fade. Your daughter stripping and your hair getting thin. You should try a fade. Your son a pussy and he dropping the ball. That's Zaya Wade. So enough how your heaters clap. Let's talk about your girl when she cheated back. They call her Chrissy, and when it come to the Jimmy, she need the max. Future fucked in the past. She tweeted that. And only this bitch nigga was skeeting that. She had a 3-way on the freeway and even let Petey crack. The bitch don't even listen to you. She call you fat ass names like Snickerdoodle. Maybe you should get the point and go to the gym. That porcupine over is sticking to you. You know what? You know what? If they had a blog, it'd be a prostitute and a pussy. That's 2 peas in a pod. She made you drink the Kool-Aid like Jim Jones, but her and her friends, they been hoes. Her gang name is Fire and Brimstone. The bitch... If they had a blog, it'd be a prostitute and a pussy. Hold it down, y'all. If they had a blog, it'd be a prostitute and a pussy. That's 2 peas in a pod. Right. She made you drink the Kool-Aid like Jim Jones, but her and her friends, they been hoes. Her gang name is Fire and Brimstone. The bitch could really take the come out community. The bitch can really take the come out community. Like ain't no UNITY. Saying a woman could ever love you is an Oun-P lie. You ain't worth squat and make it hard to pee. That's a UTI.
My bad, bro. My bad.
The bitch can really take the come out community. Like ain't no UNITY. Saying a woman could never love you is an Oun-P lie. You ain't worth squat and make it hard to pee. That's a UTI. She said she knew T.I., but she ain't say she knew T.I. Now you got a tiny problem like UTI. That wasn't...
That was good.
That's just the ATL setup. You need more, I'm an ACL shredder. And I done put so much work on you bitches, I could've started the BBL era. You should put down your mic and get a job. Be a CDL getter. And when you hit the road and keep trucking, you can CDL better. I look at you and think, stop! I look at you. Hold on. We almost done. I look at you and think tampon. You might as well stick up yourself. I look at you and think tampon. You might as well stick up yourself. But don't trip on yourself, because by the end of this trip, you'll need a lift just to pick up yourself. Now, how that's gonna work out when it's crunch time and you can't even sit up yourself? Go! I look at you and think tampon. You might as well stick up yourself. But don't trip on yourself, because by the end of this trip, you'll need a lift just to pick up yourself. Now, how that's gonna work out when it's crunch time and you can't even sit up yourself? Get whiplash to pee in a shit bag and you can't even zip up yourself. Get whiplash to pee in a shit bag and you can't even zip up yourself. I dare you to go and reach for the butt. I'm slapping your ass. Jacking your ass. Clarissa Shields when I'm jabbing your ass. I don't care if you with your junior when I clap at your ass. That's word to LeBron, your pops won't be going back with his calves. I hope it's two of you. I hope it's two of you. You in earshot, I'm prone to shoot at you. And that'll be an eye for one, like Roman numerals. Boy, your belt getting took. And ain't no getting off the shelf or the hook. Tory Lane should have told you not to step to a bitch. You better off shooting yourself in the foot.
Yes, sir. Let's get it. Let me get a set. Ready? Yes, sir.
Hold it down.
Let's get busy. We're going to talk to her now. Yes, we do. Take that out the... Let's get it, man. Is that the same person?
That's the same outfit.
Oh, my God. Oh, man. Hold it all around.
Let me see my glasses, baby.
Man.
It's in the bottom.
All right, listen, y'all.
All the way at the bottom.
Hold it down, let it wrap.
Listen. Truthfully, it's certain things in life you just can't make up. Like how you look like this right here on stage, and then you look like that without makeup. Say what? You need to just stay shut, you fake fuck. Because the only thing you doing right here is just looking stupid with a fake butt. That prize money so close, woo. Your ass won't come in between. When Instagram see this picture, they gonna have fun with this meme. You get a chance to fuck me, bitch? You couldn't get none of your dreams. Out of a scale from 1 to 10, this bitch is a take 1 for the team. That's crazy. You get a chance to fuck me? You couldn't get none of your dreams. Out of a scale from 1 to 10, this bitch is a take 1 for the team. And I seen this your last battle, right? Your career's over and out. But when you look at this picture, what you think about? Bitch, don't even open your mouth. When I look at this picture, bitch, I could tell you got a roach in your house. And your breath still smell like shit even after you put scope in your mouth. If your flow is about me being the real nigga, now that'd be true. If Whoopi Goldberg and Dave Chappelle had a baby together, guess what, Bonnie? That'd be you. You said you was gonna catch a body. What? That's gonna happen to who? You remember Ike in that motherfucking limo, you stupid bitch? Tonight, that's what happened to you. So stop talking about what you gonna do, bitch, because it's a difference when that boss show's in front of you, bitch. No, it's a difference when that boss show was barking on your ass. It's a difference how that pick put a target on your ass. I could tell people used to be bothering your ass. Only right I came here and barbecued your ass. Boss show.
Make some noise for that family,
We did it.
Fucking work, sis. You heard? Great fucking work,
I thought she
yo.
was I know what you was about to pull out.
Nah, great fucking work, yo. Yes, sir.
Killer countdown. Bonnie, hold on, Bonnie. Like I said, it's for 25,000. You're gonna see the judges. Before the judge say what he gotta say, my man Freekey Zekey got something to say to y'all.
Bonnie did good too, you know what I'm saying? How y'all like the battle? Oh yeah! They got sturdy up in here? Yeah! I'm gonna let my boy Sen City, Mr. Oun, make sure you got the right person get the money. I'm gonna get the make, you know what I mean?
You know they be saying like I be like biased to a certain thing. I say I don't make a dime on this. I don't give a fuck. Like I'm here for the talent. Like, yeah.
Nah, hell yeah.
Listen, Oun-P, you've been a legend for years, bro. I'm not for practice. I'm not.
You know, I'm a realist.
Everybody give it up for Bonnie Godiva. Kill to me, I just want to let everybody know this ain't no nonsense. You can open it right now if you want. That's okay. Get it, Shout out to Bonnie Godiva, they both did their thing. Still my nigga. Congratulations.
Hey, yo, I want to say something. Hey, yo, shout outs to everybody that's in this building, man. I appreciate y'all for coming out here tonight. Make some noise for Killer and Sen, Head Ice, everybody that put this together, Taylor. Bonnie definitely showed her fucking ass tonight. Give it up for her too, y'all. Official. And even if I'm on that losing side of things, I'ma still keep it tall. She fucking deserved this shit. And you keep it going. I know you said you retiring, just after that you gotta come. But yo, man, y'all appreciate the love, y'all. Y'all know what it is, man. Killer Countdown. It was a pleasure, man.
Yo. Shout out to everybody in the building. Y'all been for real lovely. This was such a hard month. I lost one of my closest friends, Chrissy Yamaguchi, rest in peace to her. It was very hard preparing for this battle through that loss. Not only that loss, I also lost my stepfather. A lot of people don't know. Last week, I lost my stepfather too, so it's been really fucking hard. I ain't gonna lie. But I couldn't disappoint y'all. I had to come out here. I had to do what I gotta do.
With that, if you're walking down a dark alley by yourself, take a dog with you, your bitch ass.